Okay, so welcome everybody to our virtual open house, a way for you to get to know the advanced training. So the advanced training is one of the highlights for CMA. It is a highlight mainly because of three important factors. Number one, we only do it once in a year. So that's why we always tell our students, if you miss the boat, you're going to miss it for 1 year. And second thing is a highlight, mainly because it's one of those rare platform that we can gather all our coaches in one setting in which they get to interact with one another for a period of time, as long as about 7 months, quite intimately, not physically, but in terms of already getting to know each other, meeting each other at least 2, 3 times a week over the webinar, over the online platform for at least 1.5 hours and 2 hours. And in one of our recent graduates events in Singapore, one of our students actually make a comment. He says that, wow, we get to know each other dark secrets.
Oh,
Mainly because in such a close, I think some of our graduation might be was laughing. Mainly because in this period of time, you get to work with each other and you get to practice coaching. And in those contexts, because students really want to learn, and so they really put their best version in, as in they really are very vulnerable and authentic, and this is a rare occasion for them to talk about things that is at the back of their mind. So as a result, if the group has about 12 and 15 students, everybody get to know each other by the end of the 7 months, your own thought process, who you are, what are you thinking about, what's your greatest fear, so no, so this is one of the rare platform in which students get to work with one another very closely. And another thing that makes this a very a rare opportunity is because this is an opportunity for you to advance professionally, and a direct path for you to move on to apply for your ICF PCC credential via the direct route. So with of these three reasons, it is a platform in which you get to know other coaches and also our faculty staff, a platform in which you get to work very closely with a fellow classmate, and a opportunity for you to advance towards earning your credential. We as a faculty staff are taking the advanced training very seriously, and we do mobilize quite a lot of resources to be able to support our students at this level. We have a lot of different of our faculty staff is involved, either in the learning webinars or in the practical labs or in the coaching supervision. And in addition to that, we also get to see other students mentor who have just graduated from the advanced training dispatch coming in to support the students during the peer-to-peer support. So it speaks a lot about how important is this training for us. And we are very proud, that as we move on, seeing our students graduate from the advanced training, among the 88 of them who have enrolled last year, I'm pleased to inform we have 13 of them hitting almost at MCC markers. Yeah, looking at, it's quite a good investment. You're investing in the advanced training, but you get to hit your competency at MCC level. The 13 is just announced today because I was just reviewing one of the students' recording, and it was wow, a new one. So we got 13 recording right now, moving on to the MCC credential. So it really speaks a lot on the depth of the training and how we prepare our coaches to acquire the coaching competency. Now we are really very serious, okay? Well, we try to be very affirmative and encouraging and support our students. Yes, you can do it. But yet at the same time, we know that real muscles comes with a lot of sweat. Okay. As the saying goes, no pain, no gain. Okay. Of course, we won't be taking the whip and whipping you, you know what I mean? But what we want is that we want you to know that we are very serious about the advanced training, mainly because we believe the impact of the training, what you will offer our students, and what the students potentially can offer to their clients, may it be in their private practice or may in a professional life. Irregardless of personal or professional life, we know one thing: transformation is possible and it is just a moment in time. And that moment depends one of the factors, the skills of the coach, how you can create that transformative environment for your clients to gain awareness and clarity. So without much further ado, it's better for you to hear it from the horse mouth directly. So we are very, very honored to have some of our graduate this year, who have just recently completed the program to just come on board, to just come and share with you, their own personal journey. And I think you would benefit a lot by hearing directly from them how they have benefited the program from the program and how the program has made a difference in the way they are coaching and also in the way how they be a coach at this point of time. So it's my honor here to have three ladies, three beloved ladies that I know them personally. One of the things that I enjoy most is you really get to know your students pretty well. You know exactly what's happening in their life and what they're going through and what's that vulnerable point. I mean, that's really a joy. you know so I get to know these three ladies over the period of, I mean, for some of them almost 9 months. From first level to second level and seeing them moving on right now. So I'm going to invite these three ladies to share with you, what is their personal story. So we have Alina from Romania. Woo! We have Melina. She was formerly from Poland, but she's right now currently in Germany. And also we have P from Sweden, but right now currently in Hong Kong. But I'm sure there will be some new changes happening just around the corner. Okay, so these three ladies will just take this opportunity to share their personal story with you. So, three ladies who would like to, yes, who would have the honor to start first.
I can start.
Go ahead, P. Thank you.
So I'm Panilla and I live in Macau. And I was at the first level, cohort 145 in Hong Kong, and hadn't even finished that, but jumped straight into the advanced level. And it was probably the best thing I could ever do because it strengthens the first level so much. It gave so much deeper meaning of what we were trying to do. The first level giving a hold of the handles and um, really getting breaking some habits that you've built up over years and really working on transformative shifts while you're doing
Yeah,
coaching, and then coming into the advanced level where you really dig deep in all the different topics and layers and aspects. And I think for me, one of the big thing that really has touched me on many levels was everything surrounding deep listening. I thought I was a really good listener. And I found out that it's just since we've done the advanced and had a lot of practice and moved into the competencies, how deep listening is. And I've been able to apply it with clients in my job and most of all with my family, actually. I'm listening at such a different level now than I was 10 months ago when I met Ben the first time in Hong Kong. And it's just incredible how it's transformed me and the way I'm just communicating in general with people. So, and it's the community, the community we're building as well, the support, the trials, the errors, the failures, the practice, and how we're picking each other up again and sort of moving on to the next level, step by step. I actually have this empty space in my calendar on Monday, Tuesdays. We used to meet every Monday, Tuesday at 3 o'clock, and I have to find something else to do now because it became such a part of what we were doing, and meeting up and seeing how people had moved on is just incredible. So I'm still missing my last recording, but it should be done shortly. But it's definitely a great, great journey. I can only recommend it on so many levels.
Thank you, P. I still remember the first time when we had where you are the coach in the first level, you was like freeze.
Because I think Leona can remember that too. Yeah.
And gosh, you know what happens after this whole journey? I think P has put in a lot of hard work of really internalizing, and I think the peer support around, you know, the peer support that comes alongside with it really makes a world of difference. And today I'm very pleased that P's recording is almost hitting MCC level. You can see that the fluidity in the conversations is no longer structured, but how she can trust the intuition that's coming out from her deep listening based on the size of how she can observe, coupled with the process framework that is given her. It gives her a solid but yet fluid conversation. So you need to get hold of P and ask her really and see how that training has transformed the way she's coaching as well. Thank you, P. Thank you. Okay, so we left with Alina and Milena. Alina, go.
I can continue. Is it okay?
Okay.
Go ahead,
No, it's
Yeah, hi.
okay.
I'm just using the chance. Hi, my name is Milena, and I would like to upfront excuse myself for some background noise if it comes. So what I would like to say is what struck me, what Ben mentioned, is that really there are three things I would like to underline. They are really very serious about this training, even though it's an online training. There is a lot of sweat, definitely, as the second thing. And the third thing is that, yes, transformation is possible
Yeah.
and is doable.
Yeah.
And this is those three things is really what I enjoyed about this training. If I can make it a little bit more personal, for me, yeah, due to some personal struggles,
Yeah.
this few months were really difficult. So after having completed the first level, ACC level, for me it was like, okay, and now what? Because definitely it was not enough. And yeah, I decided to do the advanced level, and it was the best decision I have made in the last years. I would say personal and professional
Yes.
decision, because it changed the path of my life.
True.
And like Pernille said, I know that it hasn't stopped yet with almost finishing the PCC course, but it goes somewhere. I know there is a way in front of me. And yeah, that's the problem. What to do now in the summertime when we have no more meetings, like regular meetings? So yeah, I will definitely join some other options if possible. I can only recommend this course. There is a huge support. People are great. I mean, we are spread all over the world, and we take advantage of each other. I mean, we support each other not only professionally but also personally on this path. There's a lot of challenge, but we develop together, and that's perfect. How big differences we can see today and 7 or 8 months ago when we met for the first time. It's a huge developmental step. Yeah, I can only recommend, and I'm always open. Whenever you have any questions, you can email me or just send me a personal message. I can answer any questions, but I can only recommend this course. There is nothing better that can happen to us as coaches and as people, as human beings.
Thank you, Melina, for sharing. And I think when Melina signed up for the program, she was in a very challenging situation. She has a lot of things that she needs to manage, and it's a major transition in her life. And why I'm raising out that point is that we are very careful with, because we know how much it meant for our students to be able to come on board. Well, we believe that we are not prepared to lower down the investment value, mainly because we understand the value of the training, and we want to make sure that student it is something that is honorable, but yet at the same time we are very aware of how much it actually meant for students to be able to come on board, and therefore we pay very close attention to those individuals who are really fully committed to make this work for them. And so during the whole process, while we uphold the standard, trust me, even though the training finish, well, we say the virtual class is about 2 hours, sometimes it spill over to 3 hours, but certainly we end the class on time at exactly 2 hours, but we make it known that for the rest of the time, we're going to stay back a little bit to interact more with those who might have questions, who might not have an opportunity to to raise it up during the 2 hours of interaction. And we are prepared to stay the extra hours, to just make sure that the theory is clear, there's no confusion, we address every doubt that you have, and also we hold the hand of our students and to make sure that you get the best out of it. Why are we doing that? Is because we strongly believe that the success of the academy lies in the success of our coaches. If our coaches are not effective, what's the point of having such a huge numbers of coaches coming out from the academy where we can't even to offer a decent conversation to our clients? That your coaching is no different from the way you started before you start, and before you join the program. We want to make sure that when you come out of this program with your hard work, your commitments, your conversation is going to be very different from the way you began before you begin the training. Okay, so that's Melina's personal story. She makes her steps, and what I think we're very happy for her is, well, she's more confident when she first started. When she first started level one, she was just maybe okay, let's just try it out because I like psychology, and I never got a chance to do that, but now I got a chance. Let me just test it out. She came out of it more confidence in at least this knowing what she stands for and in the journey of building that brand. So thank you. It's always work in construction. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How about Alina? Would you like to share your story with our friends?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Um, well, I started working with Ben in March last year in a cohort 115. And so many things happened since then. Yeah, what I believe, there are a few things related to this academy that is offering. First of all, is this transformational process that, and this is what is the first thing that I moved from the more transactional kind of way of doing coaching to this transformational. So this is one thing, very important thing that happened to me during this period of time. And this helped me as a person and also helped me to offer to my clients a different experience. So this is really powerful about this school. And then the second thing is that first of all, Ben is a very not only wise person, and it's also a generous person, and everything that she is doing in this school is doing for the students to perform. And he is a kind of combination of being very demanding and very firm on students learning and evolving, and in the same time very caring and compassionate and generous, really generous. And this is a kind of very unique combination. And in addition to that, there is a big diversity in everything. in first of all in the way of learning. So that's theoretical way of learning. There is a case study. There are case studies. There are live sessions done by the mentors and the supervisors. There are sessions that are recorded by yourself, and some in front of the other colleagues, which I find very challenging. um, um, and then is the final recordings that you are preparing. So it's a lot of, it's a big diversity. There are a lot of people also that you are interacting with from all over the world. And I believe that this is a great offering of this school. So you get to learn in many ways, and you learn many things about yourself while doing that, and you also interact with a lot of people and you learn from them, and you have the opportunity to share and to understand other points of view and other ways of I don't know, seeing coaching and doing
Yes.
coaching. So that's absolutely great. Um, and then what else? Because I wrote down so that I will not forget. um, no, I think I covered them all. So this is a great experience that I really recommend, and there is no way to stop at the ACC level. You know, then you want to move at the PCC, and not only that accreditation with the ICF, even though this means a lot in the sense of a standard that you want, you know, to deliver your coaching to a specific standard which is very high. But it's not only yeah, so it's not only the accreditation in itself, but it's what you get in this program that helps you grow yourself as a professional coach, really, and as a person also. So yeah, so my heart is here. Yeah.
Thank you, Alina. Thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
really very honored to receive your kind words, and so the reason, and you heard our graduates sharing their life story, and I'm going to just keep the channel open for you later to reach out to them if you really want a little bit more details, you know, from their own experience. I'm going to move on